Находка в машине.
What a trove I found in the car. Man.
Выбух.
Explosion, then the second one. I was blown out with glass by a blast wave and was wounded in the arm. What happened next was horror.
Kharkiv resident Taras was wounded in the city on April the 7th. In total, according to the regional prosecutor's office, 5 citizens received wounds and acute stress reactions. According to preliminary information, the Russian army hit a residential area with 2 glide bombs from an aircraft.
This is a civil area. There is civil development here. Civilians live here, and let's say it's 80 meters from the entrance to Central Park, where at that time, of course, there was a lot of local residents, children and women. The consequences could be completely different, much more terrifying.
Russia hit the city with a glide bomb for the first time since 2022 on March the 27th. Recently, the Kharkiv region has been attacked by missiles, bombs and drones virtually every day. According to The Economist publication, since December 2023, more ballistic missiles have been launched at Kharkiv than at any time since the beginning of the Russian war.
Russia has resolved to make the city a grey zone, uninhabitable for civilians. Russia is training 6 divisions, approximately 120 southern troops in eastern Siberia. That might indicate a Kremlin information campaign to frighten Kharkiv residents. From a publication by The Economist.
At the same time, journalists argued that the proposed military operation to capture Kharkiv, which is increasingly being discussed in the Russian media, is an extremely difficult task for Russia, because capturing the city will require breaking through the Ukrainian defenses and its encirclement, which Russia is not even close to being able to do.
На сегодняшний день нету сил для наземного наступления на Харьков.
Today there are no forces for a ground attack on Kharkiv, neither on Kharkiv nor on Sumy, nor on Kyiv. There are simply no troops that could attack in this direction, and so far there are no signs of concentration of troops in those directions that could lead to predictions that the Russian Federation is preparing to attack Kharkiv.
In recent weeks, Russian occupiers have been targeting Ukraine's critical infrastructure. Kharkiv suffered the most. High-voltage networks in the city have been damaged. Energy workers are resorting to temporary power outages.
We are now working with large forces around the clock in order to stabilize the situation with energy supply, electricity supply to our population. And here, of course, we have hundreds of employees of the State Emergency Service working to eliminate the consequences of the shelling, and hundreds of our power engineers in order to restore the supply. Oleg Senegubov, head of the Kharkiv Regional Military Administration, on the air of the Ukrainian National Telethon.
On April the 8th, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky held a regular meeting of the Commander-in-Chief Staff. Protecting Kharkiv from Russian attacks and strengthening Ukrainian air defense are top topics of discussion.
We are looking for opportunities to give Kharkiv more sky protection, and this is a task both for the military and for all diplomats of Ukraine, for each and everyone who is responsible for international communication, who must be in dialogue with partners every day. It is absolutely obvious that the air defense systems available to us in Ukraine are not enough, and this is obvious to all our partners. And the world must finally hear this pain that Russian terrorists inflict on Kharkiv, inflict on Kupiansk, the cities of the Donetsk region, Zaporizhia, Sumy region, many other Ukrainian communities.
The Russian army is terrorizing not only the Kharkiv region. The Donetsk region ranks first in terms of intensity of attacks. The Kherson, Zaporizhia and Sumy regions live under conditions of numerous daily shelling. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Valeria Nekipelova, UATV News.